I'm Jenna Princess.
And I'm the Goob.
And this is
Gulps'n'Games, the weekly show where we have a drink, give some background on the drink, and then we play a game and give you a little how-to on the game.
Yeah.
This week we have it's a liqueur. It's Licor 43. I saw this caught my eye a few years ago during when they had all the Christmas sets, and it came with these nice glass mini beer glasses because they wanted you to make mini beers. And we're going to drink one of those, but you want to read about it?
Oh. Licor 43 is a Spanish liqueur produced by the Diego Zamora Company, MD?
No, and.
Oh, and uses 43 flavoring ingredients, including citrus, other fruits, herbs, and spices.
Yeah. So what we like to make with this is called a mini beer. So hopefully there's enough in here for us to each have one. And there's not.
It's okay, I'll have a little one.
She wasn't supposed to be drinking it, and she kept sneaking a little bit here and there, and she thought she left enough.
No, not since you told me it was supposed to be for a video, like 2 months ago.
Yeah, after you drank it down to this amount, and I said, babe, we were using that for video, and you said, oh, I forgot. So you usually pour it up. There's this little line on the back. It says, please drink responsibly. You fill it up to that line with the liqueur, and then you just put a little bit of cream. I usually use half and half, and I'm just using milk because I didn't want to buy a whole thing of half and half for just this little amount.
As you can see, it turns out to look like a little beer.
Yeah, it would look better if it was a full one. I do apologize for that. But you know, usually you have this much white at the top, and then the rest is the clear or the yellow. It's nice. It's got this thick liquidiness to it. Mm-hmm. The cream soothes your throat as it goes down.
It is good stuff, guys.
I'm just gonna drink.
You must try sometime.
I'm just gonna finish this milk off so it doesn't get spilled. Because Mavis is over here trying to push the table over. So usually we try to have a little connection to go along with the games. I mean, sometimes we obviously don't. But long stretch here, since you put milk on top of the shots, what else do you eat when you drink milk? Pop-Tarts!
You eat milk?
You eat Pop-Tarts when you drink milk. What else do you eat when you drink milk?
Oh, okay.
So this is a fun little game that Funko came out with based off of Pop-Tarts. Let's go ahead and get set up.
I shuffled them already.
So it comes with cards that each player gets that tell you what to do on your turn, in case you forget. There's an arrow card that shows you which direction the Pop-Tarts are moving. There's a first card, so the player who goes first gets real that. Quick, I forgot to mention the way that you choose who goes first. Whoever ate Pop-Tarts most recently is the one that gets to go first. You have toast cards, and you have a refrigerator card because your Pop-Tarts can either be frozen or toasted. And then each player gets a plate card. And there's foil cards.
6 of them go out?
7. So you put 7 Pop-Tarts in between the toaster and the refrigerator.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And then there's bonus cards, and you put 3 of those bonus cards out. And good, we got one of each type. So the bonus cards give you 5 extra points. Some of them are like this, where you get 1 toasted of a kind of Pop-Tart and 1 frozen of a kind of Pop-Tart. And some of them look like this, where it's 3 Pop-Tarts of any type. You can make them frozen or toasted, it doesn't matter which, and you get the extra 5 points.
So you can have like 3 of the raspberry ones, or you need one of each
No,
one of them?
One of each of the Pop-Tarts listed on the picture, but it doesn't matter if they're toasted or frozen.
Okay.
Then you have your action cards, and we each get 3 action cards. Oh, you already shuffled them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the object of the game is to get the most points. What was the number of points we played to?
30? I think it's 30.
That sounds about right. So you play until you get 30 points. The first person get 30 points, then says that they have that many points, and then play keeps on going. Each person gets one more turn, except for the person that has the first. So if there was 4 of us playing and I went first, and then Princess went out, she would still get another turn. It would go, the other 2 people get a turn, then she would get one final turn. I would not get one final turn because they say since you went first, you had more turns than everyone, I guess. I'm not sure, but it just says that person doesn't get to do it. So on your turn, you have these action cards. So now you choose at the beginning which direction you want the Pop-Tarts to be moving before you even look at anything. Right now it's moving towards the freezer. So I could just take this Pop-Tart cherry for 3 points, put it in the freezer, and then take it right now. Or I can use any number of my action cards. This one changes the direction it's moving, so then if the arrow is pointing that way, then the Pop-Tarts move that way.
The toaster.
Yep, towards the toaster. This one lets me swap any Pop-Tarts that I want that are 2 spaces away from each other. So I could swap the cherry and the s'more. And then this one lets me swap any 2 cards that are right next to each other. So that would be the cherry and the berry. I am going to use this one to swap any 2 cards 2 spaces away and swap the s'mores for the cherry.
That's brown sugar.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like s'mores.
Oh, maybe it is s'mores. Looks like brown sugar.
Brown sugar is a lighter brown color.
Oh.
It doesn't have graham cracker.
Oh.
Anyways, so then that card, then I would move over to the freezer. It goes to the freezer side on my plate. All the cards slide down except for the center one. That's where we flip over another Pop-Tart. So play goes just like that. And now this one's discarded, so it's the end of my turn. So now I draw up to 3. So, and then if you have, like right here, I have 2 of the same cards. I can choose to exchange one of those cards at the end of my turn. But I'm going to keep them both. And it's your turn.
Okay. What are the extra things? A blueberry toasted and a blueberry frozen. I'm not going. Do I have to play an action card?
No, you don't have to play an action card.
Okay, I'm not going to play an action card. And I'm going to take this, and that made it frozen, right?
So it goes to the freezer side of your plate.
Yep.
Then you slide the 3 of them down.
Isn't there something about how you can just say you ate it without it
Oh,
having...
yeah. So the object of the game is to eat Pop-Tarts. You eat it to get points. So after you make all your moves, you may eat 1 to 4 Pop-Tarts. You're only allowed to have 4 Pop-Tarts on your plate. So once you get 4 and you draw another Pop-Tart, you have to choose one to eat in order to make room for that 4th one. Or you can just eat that Pop-Tart to take the points. Right now we're going for the bonuses, so like I didn't eat these 3 points, even though 3 points is a good, decent amount of points. So then at the end of the game, if like I get my 30, she's gonna eat everything she has on her plate, even if it's not good for bonuses, just so she gets those points, because any Pop-Tarts not eaten do not count towards points. So the Pop-Tarts show you the 2 that are outlined are the ones, and putting all 7 cards on would just take up way too much, it'd be way too small. It says swap end Pop-Tart cards. So to use that,
I'm going to play that then. And then I'm going to take this one.
okay, I'm going to swap these 2 cards. So right now I swapped the 2 cards. They're the exact same Pop-Tart, but one's worth 1 point and one's worth 3 points. So now when I plate that, it's worth 3 times as many points. So wanted to throw that in there while you might want to think strategy like that. Well, I actually want to trade in. I'm going to trade in all 3 of my cards because they're all the same. And now it's your turn.
5 now, and I actually want to change one of these too. Why do I keep?
I don't know, but you know you can only exchange if you have 2 of the same, right? Did you have 2 of the same?
I did, and now I have another one of that.
Okay.
So now your turn. I have 25 points.
I got 37 points, and you get one last turn to try to get more than 37 points.
Okay.
All right, so on that last turn there, I just got enough points. I got 37 after eating all my Pop-Tarts, getting the bonuses. I did go first, and since I hit over 30 first, she gets one last turn now, and she gets to try to get as many points as she can in this hand to hopefully get more points than me.
I'm just gonna eat this, and I get.
Jen, it's going that way.
Oh, I want mine to be frozen. And then I have all these, so I get that special point.
Yes, you do.
So that makes me 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
35.
You beat me by 2.
All right. So that's the game. It's a pretty fun game. The more you play it, the more you get it, just like most games are. We played it with her mother the other night, and her mother kept going, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. And I'm pretty sure she came in second if she didn't win.
And then by the end of it, she understood.
She was still saying, I don't really understand it. That's a weird game.
Well, it is a weird game.
Let us know down in the comments, what did you think of last week, how I posted the uncut version of the playthrough? If anyone liked seeing that they had an opportunity to watch a full playthrough and not just the cut up with the important parts to it. Maybe that's something you want me to do from now on with the other videos. Also, if you have any suggestions for any games or drinks that you would like to see in the future, please leave it down in the comments. If you have any games you'd like to lend us, so we can save a couple bucks on buying all these games, feel free to hit us up and let us know. If you'd like to come over and play a game with us, we have a lot of multiplayer games, and we could always use some extra people to film with us and have a good time. Please like the video. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down there and share it with all your friends and family. Let them know what we're up to. Thanks for coming.
Thanks. Oh, they're gone. Visible cheers.